go! There she is! Our first prize of the Fox Hunt, and that is going to be Kaga. Hi there, Commanders. GuardianE here with something a little bit different. So, with the launch of the new Little Enterprise English server,
Enterprise Engage!
I thought, you know, it'd be fun to start a brand new account here and get a feel for what the new Commander experience is in 2023. You know, the learning curve, the trials, the tribulations, the grinding, the progress, the pulls, you know, all that jazz. And obviously I'm trying to get that hit of nostalgia. I mean, that's always fun. But also it's been, what, like over 4 years, and it's not 2019 anymore. So, you know, we can get a feel for how things have sort of changed for a new player. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are already starting in Little Enterprise. That is a good sign. And first thing we're introduced to is this loading screen, which is a blessing on my eyes. And here we are in the first story segment. Before anything else, I remember this with Suffolk. Oh yeah, of course. Iron Blood around the corner. Who is it gonna be? Commander, let me show you how to control your fleets. Of course, we get the Amazon tutorial. That mysterious ship. Mysterious Iron Blood ship. Who could that possibly be? Oh, there she is. There she is. Bismarck? Question mark, question mark? Could be, right? That sounds like a logical conclusion. Why wouldn't that be Bismarck? There's the Bismarck. There's that Bisco. Okay. Level 100? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! No, Hood! What? Who is this? What is this mysterious mechanism? The world order is crumbling. Those with power must stand up and fight against the currents of evil and the torrents of history. It is known, however, that power begets power, bringing forth even stronger waves. Alright, select your ships. And when I first started my account, I went with Laffy. I think I'm going to stick with Laffy here. For anybody that is actually a new player, of course, it doesn't matter which one you pick. It's just whoever you start with. They're all pretty decent starters, and you can pick up the other ones for free just by grinding. So we're gonna go with Laffy, our sleepy Eagle Union ship here. Enter a name. So we gotta come up with the perfect name for this account. Perfect. Guardian Noob E. Noob E. Get it? Get it? Ah, nailed it. This old school live 2D with Laffy in the back. Are you a new commander? Welcome to the world of Azur Lane. Amazon is our teacher for today. And we're going to do our first builds on the new account. Alright, who are we going to get? Who are we getting? And it's going to be a Juno, new ship. Alright, so we're on chapter 1 here. I'm gonna make pretty quick work of all of this. It's been so long since I've been ambushed. It feels foreign. Nice! First level up! Ooh. Okay, so now we're getting serious. We can build some heavy ships. So we've got enough resources. Let's see if we get something useful here. Something we can use. Yeah, well, that's okay, I guess. Okay, our first boss fleet. Take him down. Let's go. Our brand new ship. Hornets testing our strength. Let's take her on. Love your hat. Oh my god, these skills are taking forever to charge. Jesus. Oh, good lord. There we go. Oh, we finally got our, finally got our air support. It's too late! She's dead! Alright, went back to the main screen, and of course, the first thing I'm introduced to is Little Enterprise! So, very fitting that we're on the Little Enterprise server, and we get our NPC of Little Enterprise. So we're going to be using her, of course, throughout, because we do want to see if we can unlock her in the time that it takes for us to run through this for the week. So, got some quick finishers, some oil, so now we're getting all like the daily stuff actually added here, which is nice. Alright, so the Newcomer support plan, which is perfect for newer players on the new server, starts from tomorrow until the 28th. So we're going to be able to take advantage of that, which is great. So that's going to give us increased EXP. Doing 40 builds during campaign period will get us Enterprise. So we get a guaranteed Enti after 40 pulls. That's actually really good, especially if we do lights, because that's just 40 cubes. That's totally worth. Absolutely. Although, I don't know. We'll decide whether or not we're going to do a mix of light or not. I don't know what the initial cube influx is and the coin influx is, so we'll have to see. Campaign missions and everything, great rewards, including Nagato. Really? Build tickets, gear, and more. Is that right? Oh, snap. Whoa, so 21 days in? So this isn't typical. This is like a special campaign for newcomers. So I know that we were taking a look at like the typical new player experience. This is a little bit outside of the typical new player experience, but this is still super good. So we can actually get all these missions. Let's go ahead and complete these for sure. Let's see, what do we got here? The pack. So you'll have to use gems for these. Really? This is so good. We've already got enough to get Nagato immediately. That's absurd. That's crazy. We just did like the tutorial and we can get Nagato? That's amazing. So the rest of these are, so they're dailies. You want to do, as a new player, you want to definitely clear these dailies. So complete a daily challenge, 1 exercise, 1 commission, 1 research project. Okay. So, you know, a lot of them overlap with the regular daily missions that you would be doing, but you just get bonus rewards for the exchange shop that's here. That's awesome. That's awesome. So there are multiple phases. This gets unlocked later, and then phase 3 also gets unlocked later. It doesn't look like there are any new ships, but I mean, you get Nagato right away, which is amazing. That's so good. Definitely useful to get the cubes and the bullens up front like that. That's really good. And then the EXP packs, data packs, especially early on in the game, going to be very, very, very useful. Stage rewards. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, you can get these these rewards of not only skill books but also some gear. Did they always come +6 like this? I don't remember that. Oh, so this is just if you make an actual like purchase. If you make a purchase in the store, like an actual money purchase, you can get these rewards and Saratoga guaranteed. These level up rewards too. I don't remember this. I guess when you get up to level 50, you can get, I mean, there are all these different tiers, so you get these different rewards too. And then the 8-day login, so tomorrow we actually are going to be able to get Indy for free, and then we will get Prince Eugen on the 8th day, which is awesome. This is very awesome. I knew that's persisted. I remember that from when I started, that you were able to get Prince Eugen right away. I thought you could also get Yorktown like for free right away. If I'm not, maybe I'm misremembering. It's very, very possible. Things have changed since 2019 for sure. So yeah. So there's a lot to cover here. Oh man. So the first order of business for sure is making sure that I do my dailies, right? Wait, so do 40 builds. This is exclusive campaign pool. So if I click on this, oh, there's a beginner banner. Okay, and this uses these tickets that expire over time. I see. So, and then so we have 0 tickets right now. So you get the tickets through the exchange, right? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you get all 40 tickets here. So when you get 4,000 points, which we're gonna aim to get, of course, you'll get 40 pulls here and then basically get your guaranteed enterprise. Along with 40 pulls. I don't know what's in the pool from the look of this, right? You got Bismarck, you got Alabama, Centaur, Zara back there. This is awesome. Getting introduced to the cruise missions, of course. It's another little bonus for us. There's Azure. Let's report to the boot camp now. Oh, that's right. The rookie rewards. Ooh, we get a Portland. Okay. All right, we'll give Laffy a little head pat here. Stop shaking me, Commander. All right, so let's collect some rewards. Oh, we got a repulse. We got a repulse from clearing 1-1 too. 1-1 as well. All right, we're in the academy. Let's grab some coins. I haven't grabbed coins from the academy since like 2019 on my real account. So let's grab the coins here. So there's the event. Oh, of course, the munition. Yeah. So this is obviously pretty big too. Level 15 to unlock exercises. Level 10 for core exchange. 30 for the prototype shop. Oh, so this is really big too, because this is not something that we had back in 2019, was the metal shop. We had it, but it was different. It didn't rotate like this, and you couldn't choose one of these ships, which is awesome. So this is really incentivizes. Now, early on, we're not going to have a ton of medals, because we need all of the new ships, right? But getting a Sandy, a Belfast, and a Sirius from here, that sounds like a good deal to me. Let's check what we got in our mail. Ooh, that oil and that coinage, though. All right. Operation Siren is obviously limited to level 60. I don't think we're going to get that far. But then you've got the War Archives, too. There's so much content that we can tackle. Oh, yeah, the SPs as well. The permanent events. Yeah, I didn't even take a look at the permanent events. Mini gallery lets you choose and replay old mini events. You can only have one mini event active at one time. We'll receive coin. Yeah, so who do we go for here? I think we gotta go with the Marblehead, though. Yeah, I think we gotta go with it. Let's go with the Marblehead. Well, here we go. Lovely, lovely Marblehead. Enchanting Snowy Night, so we've got that selected. Alright, so we're adding Little Enti here, and we may as well add Repulse as well. So we got a full fleet going in. We're not gonna mess with the equipment just yet. We're gonna start running through Chapter 1. We could go for like a lighter oil composition, but I think we're just gonna go with full fleets just so we can maximize our commander EXP up at least at the beginning, so we can, you know, unlock the different areas. Let's just make our way through Chapter 1 here. Ooh, nice! Okay, we got the dorm. That is clutch, of course. Getting that passive EXP is huge. It's going to be a huge, huge boon. Oh my god, our dorm looks like a pit. The new player struggle. Can't afford any... We have to live in this this run-down little dump. And we can't give our ship girls anything nice to enjoy. So naturally, my goal up front, in addition to gaining as much progress in the story as I can, is also to gain as many commander levels up front so I can unlock the different areas, so I can get sort of a head start on doing my daily missions every single day, because that's the best way to get cubes and accumulate rewards in general for any account, but especially for the Newcomer support campaign, because they have dailies too, and I can't access like the exercises or the commissions or the daily challenges yet. So I've gotta go ahead and unlock that first, and then these will open up. Alright, we unlock commissions. Gotta love it. Commissions are the bread and butter of farming for cubes and coins. 100%. So absolutely 100 million% worth for any actual new players that might be watching. Yeah, definitely rotate and do commissions constantly. You always want to have the maximum number of commissions running at one time. Oh, I don't have enough ships. I don't have enough ships to run this stuff. Oh, I just realized. Oh no, that's bad. So I just 3-starred Chapter 1, and I already have enough campaign points to get Nagato and the 40 Newcomers tickets. So we're going to do that right now. The earlier you can acquire them, the earlier you can level them up, get their skills up, and they're absolutely busted for the early game. So probably not the typical new player experience in 2023 outside of the Newcomer support campaign. But with the Newcomer support campaign, heck yeah, this is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and grab them. Let's go ahead and secure a Nagato here. Right out of the gate, just handing us a Nagato, which is insanity. We're going to go ahead and get all 40 of our Newcomer build tickets. And do our multis. Secure our enterprise. And fingers crossed, we might be able to get some pretty nice stuff along the way. So let's rip right into it. First 10 pull. First real 10 pull of the account here. So finish all. Oh, I don't have enough quick finishers. I forgot. That's a real thing. I forgot. Well, I already said that I was going to do these pulls. So let's go ahead and quick finish these right here. And I'll set up the next 10 that we can open up after they're ready. So getting an Oklahoma. Oh, Changchun. Wow, getting a Dragon Emperor in our first 10 roll. Ranger, RNGer. She actually could come in handy. She could definitely be useful. She's like... She can deal some serious damage in the early game. Is that the 10 pull? Okay, alright. And then I'll go ahead and line up the next 10 here. I don't have quick finishers, so I can't use them. So we'll just have to wait to see what's in here. I'll let these cook for a little bit. We got some wisdom cubes. I'm going to hold off on using those until a little bit later. Generally speaking, for a new player, I would continue to say, you know, if there's not an event running, do light construction pulls every single day. Just one light construction pull every single day. You get a mission for doing that pull that'll give you back a cube, so it's essentially free. Some people recommend doing dailies on heavy and special. There's nothing really wrong with that, but I personally would just say if there's an event running, then you could do daily pulls on the event, because it usually covers either the heavy or the special as well. So, yeah, that's just my recommendation. But yeah, this beginner campaign banner is it's hype. We'll see what we get in the next set in just a couple of hours, I guess. Oh man, this is a sad state of affairs. Ugh, sleep away the pain, Laffy. Okay. Of course, at the same time, we're making progress on the cruise mission, so we may as well collect these too. Already getting some gear skins. That's nice. If only we had some gear to use it on. Alright, let's limit break Long Island. Our first limit break of the account. Beautiful. Getting that other star under that rarity. Nice. I'm all over the place. There's so much stuff to look at as a new player. So I was taking a look at the exchange shop over here. So we cleared some more missions. And in terms of like the next targets here, I gotta kind of think this through a little bit. So we could get more Boolins. We could of course get Wisdom Cubes so we can secure more pulls in here. It's tempting to get some skill books because obviously the rapid campaign for the training is going on right now, and the earlier you can get some ships, some skill ups, that's always going to be useful too. So I gotta kind of think this through. We'll go ahead and put this on Laffy as well. Yeah, so let's. Yeah, it's gonna just burn through my books right now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess let's just burn through them. So I also unlocked exercises. Yes, okay, so PvP. PvP is currently open, and we're going to get rocked here. Let's go ahead. Let's create our defensive team. Everybody on the server is going to have Nagato and Enterprise, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Maybe we can take on this guy right here. Oh yeah, because he hasn't even set up his defensive team. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's where we gotta catch people, is when they don't have their defensive team set up. Unless we really screw this up here. Alright. Oh, these loading screens are so good. The new players getting to experience all of these gorgeous loading screens for the first time. Alright. So there's a whole heck of a lot of nothing going on. A lot of evasion. He might have better equipment. I didn't equip any equipment on my team, so. Nagato, I gave you all those skill books. There we go. All right, finally. Ooh, all right. First PvP exercise complete. Ooh, there is the Akagi and Kaga. So mysterious, so dangerous, and so obtainable. When we get to the Foxmines, we'll get to the Foxmines a little bit later. We'll be seeing you guys. I think it's very unlikely we're gonna get to acquire both of them from the Foxmines during this little week-long playthrough, but who knows? RNG is RNG. So we're actually getting a Leander, who is actually quite useful. We could definitely make use of her, even though she's a common. She's pretty decent. So. Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen gems in the side missions here. That's great. All right, so let's go ahead and collect these. No Boolin, maybe in the weeklies. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, hey yo, we've unlocked our second fleet. Nice. Pop over to the formation, and we can get together a second fleet. That's always useful to have. So. It's not like I have a ton of ships to work with here, but Changchun, for sure. Again, the full fleets are going to get us more Commander EXP, at least early on, so that's going to be useful to have. Okay, limit break and level 20, and we can claim our free Indy-chan Obsessed Portland. So, fantastic. She is going to be very, very useful. Ah, I see. So I was thinking about grinding for Nelson. I can't remember if Nelson, I can't remember if this is a change or this was always here. Nelson, one of the big 7, is really very useful in the early game, early to mid game. What level do I have to be? Probably 20. Oh no, I already unlocked them. When did I unlock these? I thought it should tell me the prompt when I unlock them. Okay, so we got these, we got our dailies. Okay, so, all right, so we can at least take on the escort missions. going to be useful for clearing the daily missions, as well as the daily mission for the Newcomer campaign. Man, I remember doing this early on, like, to avoid all the missile. Well, I just got hit by one. But, like, just to clear this out before you could just, like, automatically clear it every single day is just sit back here and manually go up and down to avoid all of the torpedoes. Alright, day 2 login. Got ourselves an Indie-chan. Okay. Love to see it. She's actually pretty useful to have this early on, too, so that's nice. And, of course, we did just get Portland, so it's very appropriate, too. So, hey, not bad. Oh, so I forgot to do this before, but you gotta tap Akashi like 30, 40 times or something to get... Yes, there we go. Okay. There we go. To unlock her little quest line there. So now we've got that situated, and that way we can kind of, again, like, work on multiple things at the same time as we're, like, you know, clearing stuff out and doing stuff. And then if we check out, where are we on the orders? So let's see what we ended up getting from yesterday's 10 poll. So, oh wow, we're still waiting on some of them. Wow, I forgot how long this takes. You know, I'm gonna use them just so we can get the next 10 poll going, the next multi. So let's confirm and see what we get. Fingers crossed, we get some nice surprises in here, some fun acquisitions. So Repulse, so far not. Ooh, Naganami! Alright. Love that big floofy tail. Hey, alright. Nice elite to add to the batch. And Sakura Empire at that. Pretty good. Another Repulse, another Long Island. So we're getting some limit break fodder. California girls. Gotta love it. So I think, she's not bad. She's not bad. Definitely worth it for another fleet. That's awesome. So our first pulled SR, that is going to be Swift Shore. Royal Navy represent. She looks great. We're definitely going to have a use for her. She looks awesome. Love to have her. Hanazuki. Okay. Some more Sakura Empire coming in hot. Ooh, Julius Caesar. Fantastic. Gotta love the pizza boats. Super hyped for that. Oh, she's great. Okay. That's awesome. This multi has been amazing so far. Nevada as well. Okay. Alright. She's useful. She's useful at this stage. Ooh, level up. Ooh. So we are now level 20. Get ourselves a fancy new balloon. These quick finishers are definitely going to come in handy too, apparently. So that's good. Eventually you're going to be overflowing. We're going to be overflowing with quick finishers. But at this early stage, you know, they have some value. Alright, we're going to continue to make our way through Chapter 2, Battle of Coral Sea, do some grinding. There are some ship drops that we kind of want to get here, if possible. I think 2-2 should have Pennsylvania and Arizona available. So if we can get them, that would be fantastic. We do have 2 fleets now, which is super hype. We can start divvying up the EXP across these ships, so that's great. Hey, there we go! I'm able to secure an Arizona. That is nice. Very, very nice. It wasn't even on the flagship either. Or the boss ship. Yeah. The boss fleet, of course, guarantees you a ship drop. One of the ships that is available on that particular map. So we actually secured the Pennsylvania, not even on the boss fleet. That's pretty nice. It'd be great if we got an Arizona from boss fleet, or maybe even a Shoho. So in an effort to keep trucking along, we're going to move on to 2-3. I could grind, and probably might grind 2-2 a little bit more for more gear and potentially the Pennsylvania. But let's go ahead and move on to 2-3. We do have a chance of a Nelson drop here, which would be great. I love Nelson. Nelson would be a pretty great get if we can get her as a ship drop here. Strong in the early to mid game. One of the big 7 has that barrage. So early on, she's pretty useful to have. Alright, first 2-3 clear. Didn't get anything too of note. I got overexcited. What a mistake. Alright, drop for me then. If you got overexcited, go ahead and take a rest. We'll throw a net on you and bring you back to our dock. Nope, that's going to be a bogue. Alright, let's go ahead and rescue Yorktown 2-4. Make our way through Chapter 2. We are trying to navigate our way over to Chapter 3 as quickly as we can. Just because there's a lot of good stuff in Chapter 3 for sure. There's some good equipment drops. There's some good ship drops too, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and some infamous ones. And yeah, there's a lot of good stuff waiting for us in Chapter 3. Not to say that there's not good stuff in Chapter 2. Hey, nice! We got that Shoujo! Okay, while we were 3-starring Chapter 2, we did get the Shoujo drop. We also got a Brooklyn drop on the last run through this one. This is looking pretty good so far. Pretty respectable. Alright, well but that's a big win. Getting Shoujo is a big win. Getting Brooklyn is pretty darn nice as well. So things are shaping up. So now we can mosey right on over to Chapter 3. But before we do, we got some stuff to grab and clear. Got some rookie missions and things to make sure to fulfill. And we actually got our cruise mission up. So we're getting our first meta ship on the account. That is in fact going to be La Galissoniere Meta. Ah, yes, and 3-starring Chapter 2, more or less, gets us all of these gems and cubes. So now we've got some decisions to make. We got some enough gems to actually do something with them. I think like what makes the most sense early on is to get another dorm slot. Bam, and let's put another one of our ships in here. And our beginner campaign 10 pull is just about done. I think I got the last 2 builds that I got to use quick finishers for, which is totally fine. Let's roll the dice and see what we get here. This is the 3rd free multi that we get on this banner, with 1 more to go, and that's a big win. Alabama coming in hot. That is fantastic. I love myself some Alabama, and she looks great. I definitely have use for her. That's fantastic. Yes, lock her in. Are you kidding? You kidding? Tennessee. Okay, alright. I see my Tennessee right over here. Got a Kent. Hey, Shikikan. This is the first time. Mark this. This is a momentous occasion. This is the first time this account is hearing Hey, Shikikan. And it's definitely not going to be the last. You know what? Getting an SR, a gold ship right out of the gate, and a couple of new ships that are rare along the way? Yeah, that's pretty good. Go ahead and let her enjoy this very extremely humble abode. Let's see, costume rack. Certain ship girls are already intimately familiar with another type of rack. Oh, you know what? That's worth the purchase. Alright, we're going to use 40 dorm coins on this and get a little bit more, just a wee bit more comfort in here. Alright, so we have made it to Midway Showdown Chapter 3. This is where probably the most of my farming is going to take place over the course of the next couple of days while we have this account. So first of all, now we can finally get some actual trust with Little Enterprise. So we can actually unlock her just by, we can finally start actually making progress into unlocking her permanently. And then making our way through. So we're going to be doing some grinding, probably not on 3-1 so much. 3-2 I know has some pretty decent gear. That's where we can start actually getting some... That's where we can get some decent interim gear, temporary gear. Some steam catapults, I think, drop from 3-2 if I'm not mistaken. Helldivers do too. So there's like some stuff where we can actually get some formidable pickups as far as our actual equipment goes. So that's pretty nice. Some decent ships drop there too. And then of course, 3-4 is infamously the Foxmines, right? A rite of passage for any Azur Lane commander. Any Shikigan out there knows and has heard about the Foxmines. And yeah, we're going to be taking a crack at that too. So, that is the plan. We're going to make our way through. We're going to breeze through 3-1. I'm going to hit up 3-2, probably grind it for just a bit to try to see if we can't get some additional materials there. 3-4 has the Foxmines. 3-4 has not only the Foxmines, of course, but you can also get repair toolkits there, which are going to be very, very useful for healing purposes. Early on, those are invaluable just to gain a little HP boost, and I'll have some actual equipment that heals you over time, so we're definitely going to be securing some of those. I'm actually getting my ass kicked right now, so I probably need to take a closer look at my equipment loadout before trying to grind this anymore, so I'm going to take another look at that. It is actually fun to see these story segments actually built within the story chapters like they used to be. Obviously, that's not really how it works anymore. All the kind of story-driven elements are now through the events, which I think I ultimately prefer at the end of the day, but it is just kind of like interesting to see where we came from and how these used to be integrated in such a way. Oh no, Shoujo taking a beating. We can take out this Kaga, right? Yeah, I think Nagato is going to be able to with the barrage. I don't think that's going to be an issue, right? Yeah, okay, good. And there she goes. Ooh, all these little set pieces and art pieces, like I haven't seen in so long. I forgot that they even existed. Like this art piece, I don't think I recognized when I first saw this that Akagi and Kaga and Hiryu and Soyu were like actually down there in the sea. All right, well that was a disaster. We did get a new ship though, Arethusa, and we got our first little NT friendship points too. So here's Arethusa, nice. Okay. All right, so we got to work on our fleet and get a little bit of some upgrades. So I noticed that we have a ton of campaign points. May as well burn them because there's a ton of really great stuff in here that I just kind of left sitting. I didn't grab. So first, I think we should grab some of these gold tier 4 gearboxes. Oh, these are selectors. These aren't just randomized boxes. You can actually just pick these? Really? Yo! Are you serious? So you can pick 29 pieces of equipment from here? That's insane! Including steam catapults? And Hellcats and Repus? Wow, this is insane. Wait, is it the same for the tier? Yeah, it is. So I can get repair toolkits here too. You can get the AP shells, you know. You can get, I mean, there's like all kinds of stuff. That's absurd. That completely obviates the need to grind. I should have looked at this before. I mean, I'm glad I kind of went through the normal grind, you know, just to show for any newer players out there what you can look out for. But yeah, this Newcomers support campaign basically hands you like some really long-term gear on a silver platter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna go on a shopping spree then. What have you done to Kaga? Oh, Akagi's mad. Akagi is mad. Alright. Taking us on in the 3-2. Think we can make short work of her here. So I did swap out some equipment. I think we're in pretty good shape here, and did end up getting, obviously, a bunch of the stuff from the newbie campaign shop, which helps. Upped some skills. So I think we're in good shape here. And Akagi goes down. Ooh, getting a javelin! Hey, off of 3-2. Another one of the starters. So, of course, you can get any of the starters from basically any of the story chapters as a drop. So that's why, like, it doesn't really matter who you pick up front. But it's definitely nice to see a friendly face here as another one of the starters. Hopefully we can... that'd be nice to get all 3 starters. Now, ordinarily, I could see myself farming 3-2 for a while, because, at least in terms of the design drops that you can get, the Steam Catapult is definitely useful to have at this early stage, in the purple, as well as the Helldiver is definitely worth getting at this stage, but since we have the newbie campaign, I don't think we really have to grind too much here. I think we just keep going. And so, before we dive into the Foxmines, I think it's time to reveal our final 10 pulls off of the Newcomers campaign pool here, and these tickets that are going to let us get our guaranteed NT. So let's go ahead and finish all. Gonna have to use one quick finishers. I think we can afford that. So we're just looking for any, you know, the goal here is NT. Anything else is gravy. Anything else would be nice. Northampton is new. Not Northampton 2, but it's Northampton nonetheless. So we can get her and lock her in. That's alright. So, pretty unremarkable multi as far as multis go, but we can collect... full-sized Enterprise. There she is, and she is going to be a huge boon. Maxed as quickly as we can. such a broken skill this early on. It dominated so much of the early game of Azur Lane, and it remains strong today. I mean, NT can still put in that work on boss fleets. Still very, very good. Yeah, so, man, I don't remember how long I definitely got NT pretty early on my main account. Okay, we can get the plus 69.
Nice.
With just using some of these EXP bags. I didn't even realize I had so many of these, so I probably should have used these earlier. I don't have any more steam catapults. I should have... Actually, well, let's give little NT steam catapult to big NT here, for sure. And she's going to make more use of it. Oh, what? Hey! Hey, we got a gem commission. You don't see that every day. Wow, whoa, that maybe that's a sign of good luck. Maybe the Foxmines are going to treat us right today. I mean, I still remember farming the Foxmines for, like, effectively months and months, because I actually did get Akagi pretty early. I think I got Akagi in the first week. And then I got more Akagi, and then I got more Akagi, and I'm pretty sure it ended up taking me like 6 months to get my first copy of Kaga. I just kept getting Akagi, and it's not like I got a ton of Akagi, it was just like I got maybe 3 or 4 copies before I got my first Kaga. So that was my experience with the Foxmines in year 1 of Azur Lane. You know, they were certainly worth mining back then, and they're still worth mining just to get them, in general. But, you know, obviously there's a lot of powerful choices out there, which don't necessarily restrict you for the initial path to be the Foxmines necessarily, right? But again, I still consider it as effectively a day 1 player. I still consider it a rite of passage for any commander to to experience the Foxmines in their full glory. Oh no, Yorktown! No! Ah. The only way I'll be able to cope with this grief is with the assurance that in the future they're going to release a super hot and super powerful ultra-rare version of you. With a scandalous and revealing swimsuit skin. Oh, there she is! Our first prize of the Fox Hunt, and that is going to be Kaga. Like I said, I guess that makes sense. Since Akagi was stalking my main account, I guess it makes sense that Kaga would show up here. So that's something. We did get one of them. So that's already a big win. Let's see if we can maybe secure both of the sisters together on this particular account. I don't know, but all in all, I'd say that's pretty good. We probably only run it like 20 times or so at this point, and getting one drop already is pretty darn good, because I think collectively they have like a 0.75% chance to drop on this map, so let's keep the hunt alive. Let's keep trying.
Hello there.
Really? Really? Come on now. Come on now. Dupe Kaga. Dupe Kaga. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. But, oh, that could have been Akagi. Yo, there she is! Yo! Yes! The Fox Hunt is over. That is a big, big win. Man, why couldn't I have had this luck on my real account way back when? Ugh, I don't know. But we've gone into the belly of the Foxmines and come out smelling like Kaga and Akagi, which is a big, big win. That's fantastic. We can run them both. We can run them both with Nagato. We can run them both with whoever we want. It doesn't even matter. That's awesome. Oh, wow. So I did spend... Oh, God, what do I want to say? I think it took us, like, around... Like, I don't know... 15,000 oil total? Something like that? I mean, it really was not... I mean, I'm still on, like, the 4th day. So, 4 days in, getting the Fox Sisters and ready to move on, that's crazy. I mean, the gains that new players get is just... it's night and day from, like, back when we started. So that's something else. That is something else. That's a big, big win. This is hype, man. Running the Fox Sisters on 3-4? Oh, it's cathartic. Feels good. And yeah, I know my fleet composition doesn't make any sense. That's not the point. The point is we're running the Fox Sisters, and we've made huge strides. That's really awesome. We basically, I mean, that was kind of my goal, I think, for for the new account was to reach 3-4, was to get one of the Fox sisters, if not both of them, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, I mean, I think that covers most of the early milestones that I wanted to actually accomplish for the account. And if you told me 4 years ago that I'd be able to like completely finish grinding the Foxmines on a 4-day-old account, I mean, I'd say you're crazy, but here we are. I mean, obviously, the new player campaign was a huge jumpstart to the account. Getting Nagato early is absurd. You get the 40 extra pulls, you get the guaranteed enterprise, a cavalcade of resources, you get that gear that's long-term, EXP packs even. Like, that alone, the EXP packs alone make a huge, huge difference. You know, EXP packs weren't a thing in year 1 of Azur Lane. You know, back in my day, if you wanted to level up your ships, you had to do it the old-fashioned way. By working them to the bone out at sea and then force-feeding them curry for 12 hours in the dormitory. But seriously, the new player campaign is going until the 27th, I believe, so there's still, like, a lot of time. And quite frankly, it feels like there's not really a better time to join. It's pretty decked out for new players right now. You know, I will say that one thing I actually didn't accomplish was that I didn't get all of the starters. So I didn't get a Nimi drop. I got Laffy drops and I got Javelin drops. No Nimi at all. So that is unfortunate. No Nimi. That means I don't get all 3 of the starters, which also means that I don't unlock Ayanami. So a little bit of a bummer there. That was one thing that I did want to try to accomplish. So I think we're going to end the video with a 10 pull on each of the banners, so light, medium, and special. As you can see, I have over 100 cubes in 5 days, and I didn't even collect all of them. Like, there's still tons just sitting there. So again, a really great time for a new player. I got 10 light constructions here, so let's go ahead and run through these. I can use those quick finishers because we're basically saying goodbye to the account, and just see what oh, Black Prince! That's a win! Oh, I am all about the Dido class, and she looks fantastic. I'm happy about getting her. That's awesome. Fantastic. We're gonna get a lot of new ships here. Foxhound, that's a nice little limit break there. Comet. Oh, Kimberly. Okay. Branching out. Getting all kinds of representation here. A Gloucester, the Royal Navy Maids are coming in strong. Gotta love it. And Acosta as well. Okay, okay. And Colm to end it off. Alright, let's finish all on the heavy here. So, Oklahoma, this is not how you want to start things. Okay, we're... Okay, so we've already determined that Akagi was the early stalker for my main account. Clearly, Kaga is the main stalker for this newbie account. Getting the BB version of Kaga, that is something. Sussex? Oh, I love Sussex. That's great. Getting a Pennsylvania, Norfolk. Another Norfolk, Portland, that's good for a limit break. Chicago, good for a limit break. Northampton, good for a limit break. Okay, and then we're going to wrap things up with special. This is kind of a waste of cubes, but it doesn't really matter. We're just doing it for fun. It's all for fun. Kent. Oh, U-47, a submarine. A very good submarine at that to round things out. That's actually a pretty great get. Ranger. Hermes, Northampton again, Suffolk, can we end strong? Hornet! Very appropriate, I'll say. Okay. So obviously at the end of the day, I certainly had fun. I hope all of you did too. It was really interesting to sort of re-experience things in a completely different light. Because, you know, there's that new player campaign, but just aside from that, there's just so many quality of life changes. You got the different munition shops, the EXP packs, like I said, you got the cruise missions, yeah, there are all these other Startdash campaigns up here in the start too, beyond the support missions, like the stage rewards and the level up rewards and stuff like that. So lots of really great ways to just like bring your account current, and you know, again, it was just nice to kind of sit back and re-experience some of the starter woes and shortcomings, and that you have to kind of the hurdles that you have to jump over in order to get your account really going. So let me know in the comments below if you decided to, I guess, start up a new account on the Little Enterprise server, Or let me know what your fondest memory was of the first few months of Azur Lane. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed going through this account. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content, of course. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those waters.